Warning: this video may contain graphic content such as sexual scenes, violence, gore, boobies, and the rest of the fun stuff. Unfortunately, YouTube won't allow that, so we'll try what we can. Please be over 18 to view this video, and don't say we didn't warn you.
Endlessly searching for an original sound.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Butterfly Affection. Let's continue. Although parts of Akia's body are transforming in bizarre ways, the rest of her body is definitely becoming more human. I've never thought she would become a human, so when I met her, became human when I met her, but as I start seeing her as more like a person than a creature, there are certain issues I can no longer ignore. Her body is becoming not just human, but feminine as well. She needs to start wearing clothes or my eyes will wander. I can't just leave her naked all the time being, so I'll give her something temporary. Since her limbs are shaped differently, I don't know how well female clothes will fit her. Because she's still changing, I'll just try one of my shirts for now. She didn't resist my attempt to clothe her, but she's still not used to wearing anything. I tend to find her staring at the fabric. Sometimes she strips when I'm not looking, so I don't think she likes it. Maybe I should have started clothing her before. I kind of regret not acclimating her to the idea of clothes by now. I made so many kinds of food as I could. Fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, hard foods, soft foods, spicy, bitter, sweet. I tried many dishes with the idea of finding her likes and dislikes, but Agia never reacts any different. She likely has no sense of taste. Since she has no issue with anything I give her, no matter how unpleasant, I've decided to stop experimenting. It's clear that as far as food goes, she has no preference. Also, even though she's bigger now, the amount she eats is the same. It seems she's satisfied with her current portion, and she only needs to eat once a day. Maybe she needs less energy than a human, or she might digest food more efficiently. But I appreciate how little impact she has on my expenses. Dressing her up made her look more human, but her lack of a reaction to my touch emphasizes how inhuman Agia is. Although still eerie, she looks more human by the day. Agia's many changes will probably put weird thoughts in my head, so I'm relieved that her inhuman nature is still obvious. I think Agia can still learn human language in the future, but she still can't speak at all. It may take time to teach her to write, but I try to give her a pen. Agia imitates my movements properly as I draw a line in front of her. But if I try letters, she only vaguely mimics them. I don't think she understands yet. I wasn't expecting her to start writing instantly. She can handle dishes and silverware, so this is fine for now. She definitely has the dexterity to learn writing. Learning it and actually understanding it are two different things. Agia is significantly larger than when I found her. She may be too tall for the sofa she's been using due to her growing legs. Luckily, there's plenty of space in the living room, so I bought a mattress and a pillow for Agia to use. Agia showed no emotional reaction as usual, and started using the new bed. Although she's always been unreactive and unreadable, as she becomes more human, I feel a little lonely. I should really see if you can actually click her at some point. It was important to make her wear clothes, but now Agia resembles a human even more than before. Her appearance now gives off the impression of a carefree child. However, I shouldn't confuse her for a person. I still know very little about Agia or her biological traits. She may be superficially resembling a human now, but that doesn't mean she possesses a human mind. That said, even knowing that I should be careful not to assume Agia's true nature, I can't help but want to develop a human heart within her. Whether it's a fear that she could become a terrifying monster, or the hope that I could one day love her like my own child, I really have no idea. Honestly, it's probably a little bit of both. When I got home today, Agia was using my computer. Checking the history only indicates that she was clicking randomly. She may just be treating it like a toy, but this means she can use a mouse. If she keeps using it in the future, and learns more as she does, this could be a major clue as to how intelligent she really is. She's put all these viruses on my computer. Recently, it seems like Agia has become more expressive. I can see traces of surprise or wonder. She started making light facial expressions, though they are far more faint than those of a normal human. It's a major improvement over her previous unreactive state. With her complete lack of expression in the past, I would always have trouble understanding her. But she has become better at expressing herself. I'll be able to learn more about her. I slept in today, and when I left my room, breakfast had already been made. It seems like Agia cooked it herself. It's all stuff I made before, so Agia probably imitated it from watching me cook. Although, to be honest, a little bland. It was probably cooked and I had no problem eating it. It was properly cooked and I had no problem eating it. With her usual lack of reaction to flavor, she calmly eats like she did before. She likely still has no sense of taste. But now it seems like Agia understands how to cook and has learned how to use utensils and fire. Lately, with how independent she is, I rarely need to do anything for her, so I'm not very surprised. When I was sitting on the couch relaxing today, Agia suddenly cuddled up against me. Physical contact between us is not uncommon, but this time it felt different. Sitting right next to me, she linked her arm with mine and pressed up against me. When I turned to her in surprise, she made eye contact and softly smiled. Compared to the more pet and owner-like kinship in the past, what Agia did this time felt human, even feminine, and was very charming. It was a small thing compared to all her changes until now, but the effect it had on me was enormous. As the surprise and confusion ran through my mind, I sat there lost in Agia's sweet smile. Even though Agia is usually remarkably well behaved, her lack of direct communication is getting frustrating. I've tried teaching her how to use a pen or type on a keyboard, but I still can't seem to get her to use any kind of words herself. This would be normal for a dog or cat, but Agia is clearly more intelligent. Only my attempt to use language to communicate fails, almost as if she's faking her inability. That said, there was no sign that she could understand me before, so it's still within the realm of possibility. I'm probably just making selfish assumptions in my frustration. I still have no way of knowing for sure. I still can't read Agia's thoughts and emotions well, but recently she has become more and more expressive. She now smiles when I pet her head and frowns a little when I ignore her. When I think about it, she spends a lot of time either observing me or the people on TV. The recent changes in Agia's behavior indicates that she might be trying to imitate humans. As obviously inhuman as she is, it seems like she's losing some of her more unusual features and becoming more human. But while she shows more emotion now, it feels less like a natural change and more like a deliberate one. This is only speculation and conjecture for now, since I still don't know for sure if she wants to be human or has a completely different goal in mind. Though I'm happy about it, that Agia has become more expressive, I'm worried that she might evolve beyond my comprehension. Only time will tell how she'll develop her newly apparent emotions. Alright guys, you know what that means? That means we're done for now, and I'll see you guys next time for more Butterfly Affection. Thank you all, and you know how to support the channel, and I'll see you all. Bye.